Hello everyone and welcome back to the Nerd Den here once again, and in today's video I am going to be looking at a really interesting article from an interview with Millie Gibson, who played Ruby Sunday in the brand new Disney era of Doctor Who. And yes, Ruby was the companion for Ncuti's 50th Doctor. But yeah, Millie had a really interesting time on Doctor Who because her character's journey as Ruby Sunday was an interesting one, for sure. There was a lot of tabloid speculation that Millie was actually sacked, and there was a lot of whispers of behind-the-scenes drama. Now, it's sort of been disproved, but during a lot of this gossip period, there was utter silence from the BBC, Russell T Davies, Bad Wolf, Disney. None of them were commenting on it, and it was kind of giving the show bad press before the new era had even begun, which was... yeah, it wasn't a good look for the show, but Millie has actually done an interview where she talks about that, which is going to be really interesting to read. So with all that being said, let's get into the video. Okay, so Millie Gibson speaks about horrific tabloid untruths. So actress Millie Gibson addressed the tough position she was in when there were unflattering tabloid reports about her role on Doctor Who. So she explained that due to the secrecy regarding series plotlines, she couldn't address a tabloid report that she had been acting like a diva on the Doctor Who set, and later reports saying that she had been dropped from the show. She said she couldn't be like... baffling. But yeah, she was being interviewed by the iPaper. And she said, "It was quite hard to stand up for myself without ruining the show. I was like, oh, this is horrific because it looks like it's true." In fact, not only was Gibson not dropped, but she was due to return as Ruby, obviously, in the second season, and that happened. And she knew this before the negative reports came out. And yeah, the scrutiny for the actress was very painful. And she had only just turned 19 as well, so a young actress, and Coronation Street was a breakout role, and she moved from that to Doctor Who, and this is the treatment that she's getting from the tabloids is crazy. But because of the secrecy surrounding Doctor Who, she couldn't comment, and she said it was awful. And she apparently spoke to the iPaper with pain in her voice. What was frustrating was the amount of people that were like, "Oh, sorry, this has happened to me." And I was like, yeah, it's not happened, but thank you. And yeah, the pain was made easier to bear by Ncuti Gatwa actually being supportive to her, which, you know what, fair play, that is actually really nice to hear, who had also faced his own negative attention when he was cast as the Doctor. He had his time with that, and it was just about trying to be able to shut that out. And the iPaper interview also revealed that due to blatant comparisons with actress Billie Piper, who played Rose Tyler, another young blonde Doctor Who companion from a working class background, showrunner Russell T Davies insisted that Gibson chopped her hair into a short bob so she wouldn't look a bit too much like Billie. Now, okay, so interesting comment there. Now, personally, I don't think it matters the length of hair or whatever, because, yeah, having a young Doctor Who companion from a working class background, so a young blonde companion from a working class background, that shouldn't really mean that it's going to be another Billie Piper, because having a young blonde companion, a young blonde individual from working class background, that doesn't mean it's going to be the same person. So I don't know why Russell has said that. And plus, Billie Piper, you know, as Rose, that was 2005. That was a long time ago. And I mean, yeah, Billie Piper did show up at the end of the season anyway, but I don't know. Personally, I think that was a bit of a step in the wrong direction, personally. But in terms of the tabloid stuff, obviously it does highlight a problem with the tabloids, the fact that they'll spin stuff like this. But then again, there's also insiders that will make this stuff up as well, to try and get views, clicks, etc. But fair play to Ncuti for obviously supporting his castmate as well. And well done to Millie Gibson for sticking through that. But obviously she shouldn't have had to go through that in the first place. I do remember, actually, that during Jodie that there was chaos in Cardiff. And this rumour in question said that Chris Chibnall and Jodie and a bunch of the people that were in the Doctor Who production during that era had fallen out. And that there was talks of that they both left, Jodie's left, Chris Chibnall's left, yada yada. And it turned out to be untrue. And Chris Chibnall himself actually commented on it and kind of just said, no, that's not true. I think he did kind of say it's complete BS or whatever. But yeah, he basically said that it's not true at all. Now, obviously, something could have been done to a similar vein here. I don't know, maybe just saying that the rumours aren't true, saying that, you know, Millie's been a delight to work with, instead of it leading to a spoiler. I don't know. I don't really buy that excuse, to be fair. But, you know, I mean, things have happened now, but I don't know, maybe when Doctor Who comes back, say if those rumours start again with another companion or another Doctor, maybe you can squash it without spoiling things, which I'm pretty sure they wouldn't have done anyway. But yeah, a really interesting read. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Do you think that this shines a light on the negative side of being in Doctor Who? And yeah, I'll see you all next time. Thank you very much for all support as always, and goodbye for now.